Oh, how wonderful it is to bask out in the sun, making myself a whole being. It's so wonderful and so amazing. Now, how can an alligator eat a man in a tundra and still sit out in the sun without the sun destroying them? If you pay close attention to this new carbon-based life forms, they have been designed to be a rape culture, so to speak. So that's not their fault that some biker came through and a mountain lion saw him, and the mountain lion said, I need to eat this biker real quick so I can feed my kids. That tiger, that fucking alligator, that snake that sits out in the sun got the brain the size of a fucking peanut probably. It's not premeditating anything. But the sun is differentiating, because the sun would have to be as conscious as I claim it is. It would have to be as conscious as a living being watching over things, kind of like a Lorax, in order to differentiate between a snake, a turtle, and all those things that are allowed to just run around and bask in the sun, that metabolizes, that fortifies, and I mean, the sun is making us all feel whole, like a whole being up here. You're not a whole being. If you're not in the sun and you got a chakra alignment, you're fucking miserable. You're not happy living in a cave. You just can't be, because that's not how you were created. That's not what is inside of you. That's not what powers you. You need the sun, but the sun don't like you. So how do you change? I mean, you just got to get your mind right. You got to find an alternate food source. Maybe if the sun knew that you were and tried to anticipate to eat the sun, then you would be a whole being yourself, instead of running around eating toxic people full of chemicals and poisons. And at this point, lithium, strontium, I mean, barium, I mean, nanos, like, it's just nasty. People are just nasty. People have viruses on their own without there being a coronavirus, if there was such a thing. But people are toxic. People are disgusting, man. So, I mean, I wouldn't want to eat people. People are nasty. People are like eating pigs. Like, it's just disgusting, man, what's going on in their entrails and everything. It's not even good. It's all poison. So it's not even ideal to eat people. But, I mean, the only way to do that is just to change your mind. And it starts with a choice. And slavery is a choice. And you are a slave to your ambitions, man. You are literally a hostage in a cave, in an underground city. And it's sad. It's a sad truth. So how do you not be an idiot? It's just stop. Decide, hey, man, I want to eat the sun too. I want to be a whole being. Man, what am I missing out on that's so wonderful, that tastes better than humans? That tastes, you know, better than drinking adrenalchrome. Having my own adrenalchrome. Build up in my own body, making me feel whole, where I don't need to hurt or slaughter or hurt anyone. Sounds like a better fucking idea. I mean, I'm just saying, people need to just think for themselves, man. As simple as that. If you're doing what you're told, then you're a fool, man. People in here lying to everybody. Everybody's being lied to. So essentially, you just got to change your mind and just get your fucking mind right. That's it. I mean, that's pretty simple. I mean, right now, you got, what, 400 unicorns training? How many training in secret for this shit? Training to become something great. In secret right now. Like, am I the only motherfucker one that just figured it out? I don't think so. You got a lot of people around the whole earth talking about, man, what's up with all these unicorns, bruh? What does this mean? They looking into it. What do you mean I'm a super being? How do I do this? I'm trying to tell you. Right now, presumably 400 people on average watching my video working on becoming a unicorn. What's to stop them from shape-shifting into a bunch of useless eaters all over the earth and running down there disguised as useless eaters just to turn into suns on you? That's just gonna backfire. Like, just think about it, man. This shit is a disaster. This whole shit is a fucking disaster. And I can see it because I'm not a fucking moron. So who else can see this? This shit is through. Like, this shit is done. Just me alone. My videos alone are just like, holy shit. Like, what the fuck? So, hey, you got 400 unicorns turning into unicorns right now. What's to stop them from saying, look, man, I'm tired of this, and running down there in a big mob of useless eaters just to turn around and be like, ah, psych. You know what I mean? Like, how many people just got that idea? I mean, I'm just saying, like, opinions are like assholes. Like, everybody's got an opinion. Everybody got some kind of form of thought or something happening in their brain. You got 8 billion people up here thinking for themselves, kind of. Not really, but kind of. See what I'm saying? People are worried about this New World Order crap, and they're pissed off about it, and they want to do something about it. They're getting bunkers, they're getting guns, they're getting all kind of stuff. Like, what's to stop them from taking it to the next step? Like, I'm just saying, man. Nobody's thinking about nothing, man. Everybody's just kind of trapped in their own bubble. And the ideas that come from that aren't an all-encompassing strategy to anything other than your own meaningless, petty, small ambitions and ideals, which are not engraved in any stone or anything. I mean, I don't give a shit how big Godstones are. I mean, none of that shit means anything. It's just a bunch of fucking hoopla and a bunch of talking, man. It's just a bunch of dreams. Nothing comes to a slave but a fucking dream. So, how do alligators, tigers, snakes, sharks, fucking anything, a bird, shit, any ravenous creature that sits up here that eats things, able to sit up here? It's because their mental capacity, because you've got a mental capacity of stronger and greater of a man or more to premeditate the worst atrocities ever. That's your fault. Now you got to do something about it. You got to change it so you can be made whole. This is Grim Nasty over and out. Don't fuck with the fake. When you get awake, stay awake.